What's up, everybody? Welcome to Manasota Key. Let's see what it looks like here after the Hurricane Ian. Of course, a lot of people don't have power or anything in this area still, so and maybe people actually swimming in the beach just to actually shower. Well, let's see what it looks like, and if the beach is still the beach after a hurricane. This beach, the sand is kind of darker. It's kind of got a lot of grays and blacks in sand. Naples, the sands are kind of whiter. Not gonna lie, it actually looks like a normal. I don't think the storm surge was destructive in this part of the state. Wind was definitely horrible here, but this doesn't seem like the storm surge was all that horrendous here. And let's see what it looks like out here. It looks like an extreme low tide right now. Not gonna lie, it doesn't look too bad. Must have been an emergency because there's a lot of fire crews moving in that direction. Tide's kind of lower than usual and the water's still kind of dirty. I will say, once the water clarity comes back to normal, we're still on a beach here. Some of the trees in the outline of the way off in the distance don't look all that great, but this doesn't look too bad, guys. Let's go for a walk on the beach. I could definitely use to unwind a little bit. It's been kind of stressful here. Okay, so this guy's playing music. We want to get the copyright strike. Just making noise into the microphone. Make sure we don't get our copyright strike. It's got the radio playing. Birds are out here like normal. Water clarity is not the best, but give it a few days. Give it a few days. Maybe a week or two, it'll clear back up again. And so we'll get back to normal, guys. You can see some damaged structures in the distance. Every beach in Florida has different sand. Here there's a gray color to the sand. When you head back towards Naples, it's almost white. Miami Beach, West Palm Beach, is like a yellow, a light yellow, and then when you get to like St. Augustine, it's like a deep yellow, almost gold. And then you head a little bit further back towards Jacksonville, it's kind of a gray like this. So different beaches in Florida have different sand colors. People are metal detecting. It's a great thing to do after a hurricane because it stirs up all the sand and little pieces of gold that are usually hidden come out. And sometimes, Florida used to have gold run from the Spaniards running gold from South America. You can actually find some interesting artifacts of gold in Florida because of that. But the beaches here on Manasota Key are kind of coming back to normal slowly. The smell is not too bad here. Now in other parts of Florida, I hear the beaches are smelling really bad after the hurricane. But here it's not too bad. And even here you can see some destruction from the shore, but it's not the end of the world. Still just some shelling. And the sunsets have been incredible in the last little bit. There's some incredible sunsets in Southwest Florida in the last few days. Now, some of these structures here along the coast took a little bit of a beating. You can see here, this building here definitely has some damages. And I would assume if you wanted to walk far enough, nothing would stop you from walking along the beach in the areas further down that are kind of taped off. Not sure why you'd want to walk that much, but unless there's a barbecue stand at the other end, I ain't walking that far. I guarantee you. I guarantee you I'm not walking that far. Crap, I might even call Katie to come pick me up in a little bit. You can tell though that the wind, the water pushed, the water might have been going this way. So in Southwest Florida, the storm surge is moving into the buildings, and that's why we had that destruction. Here, you can kind of tell that the storm surge was going like this, like just pushing stuff that way. So it kind of left these oh, so please respect private property. So from that doing that way, it's somebody's backyard. They're claiming it. I thought it was just no, they owned it. No, they own it. They're putting a claim on this land here. I think this is one of the most outrageous things about Southwest Florida, The private property claims on beaches. I think there's enough. I would almost say there's enough space here for a road. A nice little road. Even if it's made out of pavers and gets washed away with a hurricane or something, I don't know. Enough space here for a nice road. Get a real beach like in Panama City. Oh, these rich folks think their poop don't stink. Think they own the whole beach out here. But you can see here in Manasota Key, even the houses facing the water didn't fare all that badly. Simply because the storm surge here looks like it ripped sideways or something. I don't know. There are definitely some damages inland. But I think also in this part of like Tampa Bay, the water got sucked out instead of getting pushed in. So where's the landfall will make a huge difference on where and what areas get the most destruction, And in the case of out here, just doesn't seem like the destruction is all that horrible for people with properties right on the edge of the beach. There's a pelican up ahead. Those birds are pooped out of the place. Leave them birds down there, big old pelican. They think their poop don't stink. All they do is sit around, eat fish, and poop all over the place. You can see the Australian pines in the horizon completely destroyed. What type of person does something like that? It's a nice beach out here, and these people come out here and litter. This ain't Panama City Beach. Don't bring your Alabama garbage here to our beaches. We don't want to see that here. This ain't Alabama. Not sure why I'm walking along a beach today. I need it. I need it. Come on back here, buddy. We're just gonna talk a little bit. Ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal. All right, if you don't like me, I don't like you. This building might have had some boarding up or something going on before the hurricane. Lost a couple pieces of soffit, but it's not the end of the world. You can definitely tell there's a good elevation here too, though. These sand mounds are a good, what, 9 feet above, you know, good elevation. Ooh, the water's clearing up this way. That's beautiful. See, the water's clearing up right here. That's great, man. See the water clearing up a little bit? It's not so dirty and mucky. That's great. To see the beach go back to this nicer, pristine colors that we like to see. This is great stuff. Ew. It's a bonito. It's disturbingly nasty. You can see the water's starting to get some color back to it. A little patch right here that's nice and clean. So, no, this is definitely a beach already. There are still beaches in Southwest Florida. I had somebody, you know, I got Florida haters on my channel, and I had a Florida hater talking on my channel. They're like, well, what are you gonna do now that you don't have any beaches? I was like, what do you mean we don't have any beaches? We still have beaches. You think the beach disappears after a hurricane? Come on, man. A little bit more damage here. You can see some screen damage. Screen damage there. It's just a little bit of damage. It's nothing crazy. That beachside, I don't know what happened there. That beachside Kiwana thing's gone.